Welcome back to Nier. You'll see a few mice, or at least one. Might be another one somewhere around here, but there's at least one mouse skittering around, but we do not need any more tails, so we're just going to leave the junk heap and continue. We need 2 lizard tails before we get to Popola, and I know exactly where those are. They're in the same spot by where we very sadly found the dog last time. It should be a pretty quick walk back to the nearest village.
Let's visit the area. They've got shades there.
Indeed. And we may just find a sealed verse besides.
So our next goal, as established by Vice and Nier right there, is the Eyrie, but we have a few quests to turn in still, so we're going to drop by Nier's village first after we get the lizard tails. I think we'll have several quests to turn in, actually. Yeah, because we have the dog quest, the boar quest, and the devil and Popola quest as well with the tails. There's so many of these guys. I was hoping for the AoE one. I think depending on what attack you charge during, you get a different animation. One's a more vertical slice. They are not being very kind to me. I just want to get the first tier of the animation off, or like the very smallest amount I need to there, just like that. And it's so fun, it slows the game down to a crawl. Oh, I also want to really quickly equip all the words for everything I use. Where's the optimize? Equip best words, here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and run through everything and do that very quickly. Looks like we're using, yeah, it's an A and a B word, and they're different because of that, but they have the same exact effect, so essentially it's like doubling up our gap. That's not even let's just worry about the weapon that we're using. We don't need to equip that. Unfortunately, no B words that work with the sword we have, but that's fine. What about these? Knockback, resistance, and physical defense. Okay, so I guess those would just be passive. I don't think this is just when we're defending or evading. At least I hope not, because that sounds very useless. Okay, this is kind of a waste of time with how long it takes. I mean, there's only 3 enemies left. I'll probably kill them anyway, but we should be on the lookout for... Darn, lost that medicinal herb. We should be on the lookout for lizard tails. There's one. Sorry, buddy. Thank you for your tail. Not sure what happens to the rest of the lizard, but that's a question I don't really think I want the answer to. Let's just double check on our quest here. I'm 1,000,000% sure we're done. Yep. Time to go back. Oh, we gotta go to the Seafront Tavern, don't we? Whoa, that's kind of an annoying, unnecessary step, but that's okay. We'll go to Seafront from the village, get that quest done, and then turn in everything we can. Probably pick up a few new quests, and then go to the area. Got a letter from Dad today. He's in a faraway town where you can see the ocean. I hope I can see the ocean someday. I bet it's huge. That was on April 5th. And I think let's do the boar quest first, because we picked that one up so long ago. Been incomplete for a hot second here. You hunted down the boar. Oh, thank you. And it looks like you found a boar tusk, too. They say that boars become tame around anyone who carries one. Apparently it'll even let you ride around on their backs. That sounds like hokum to me, but if you're brave enough, you might as well give it a shot. Obtained 1,000 gold. Controlling boars. Mount and dismount with circle, accelerate with X. You get it. So yes, that tangible reward that I mentioned quite a few videos ago for doing that quest is the ability to ride boars, essentially giving us us a mount, and there's a boar in most large open zones like the plains that we can ride, that we can use to ride very quickly between locations. It's incredible, really. Let's go find where we had to turn in that dog quest. Unfortunately, I don't really remember. I can just look at the quest to find out. Old man near the shopping district southern entrance, which is over here. Where's the old man that lives here? You mean Granddad? He passed away. His heart finally gave out on him. Huh, looks like he went with his best friend after all. Oh, hold on a second. His dog had this leaf in his mouth when we found him. That's the herb Granddad used for heart medication. Max must have been fetching it for him. Well, I suppose I owe you a great deal. I can't give you much, but I hope you'll accept this. What a faithful animal. You think Max and Granddad are together in heaven? I do. I'm sure of it. Dog astray complete. I'm sure gonna miss him. That's definitely a more dramatic conclusion to that quest than I remembered. So I just wanted to check with Devila in the tavern really quickly to see if there are any more quests to pick up that I should have already gotten. I remember the quest that she said that we have to pick up in Seafront, which we will. Yeah, okay, these are the same ones. Which is good that as soon as there's nothing more daunting than turning in a bunch of quests and then immediately getting saddled with even more. So we'll just really quickly go to Seafront, which is actually good that we're taking this little detour so I can show off the amazing skill that Nier has just learned, thanks to his boar tusk. Here he is, our good little buddy. And the craziest thing about all of this is, yes, you can drift. Not this way. Don't want to go this way. Yes, boar drifting is 100. Ouch. Sorry, boar. Okay, let me get this sentence out. Yes, boar drifting is 100% a thing that can and will happen in the rest of our playthrough with Nier. Quite exciting if I do say so myself. I think when we turn in the quest to the bartender in Seafront, we can also pick up another quest in the tavern, but I'll keep an eye out for any other quests. One of which is the lighthouse lady. I'm not sure if that's from the postman or if we have to go to the lighthouse lady herself. I just remember that it's called the posthouse lady's wrath. Here's your ingredients, although I can't imagine how this would make a decent drink. Popola's the only one in town with the guts to drink it. Even my regulars won't touch the stuff. Could you tell Popola that I'll have her drink sent to the village once it's done? Got it. You look pretty beat up there. What's the problem? Well, we serve a very popular dish, but I'm having a lot of trouble finding the ingredients. If we don't find some soon, my business is gonna go under. What's the dish? It's a fragrant herbal pasta with salt-crusted sardines. To make it, I need 10 medicinal herbs, 10 bags of wheat, and 10 sardines. If you can find all that, I'll make it worth your while.
A drink with a lizard's tail inside certainly sounds impressive.
She may not look it, but get a few in her, and Popola's the strongest woman in the land.
Surely you jest.
No joke. Once she got so plastered that she practically destroyed the shop, knocked down a wall and everything.
Does alcohol affect Devla in the same manner?
Actually, Devila doesn't drink. If she has even a little, she starts getting a bit too, friendly.
Devla? For true?
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol is a fearsome chemical indeed.
True words have never been spoken. Oh, I thought... Okay, well, we'll go to the lighthouse lady then. I thought there was another postman quest. I think we can actually buy the sardines that we need now that we've caught them. Not sure I want to spend the gold on it, and I can always just catch the fish in between videos. Let's see. Yeah, we can buy sardines. Oh, that's pretty cheap, actually. Well, might as well. Need 10 bags of wheat as well. I think we already have 10 medicinal herbs on us, probably. Yeah, we do, so that's it. We just need the wheat now. I wonder if that's buying the wheat, like how we did for Yona's quest, if that is considered a bag of wheat, or if a bag of wheat is a different item. But I guess we'll see. Oh, that's right, there was a quest at the port that I needed to pick up near the boats that I was showing off earlier. I'm glad dodge rolling doesn't give Nier some type of horrible head trauma if you do it too much. There it is. Damn, I still don't have enough inventory. What's the problem? Well, I'm trying to get into the trading business, so I'm stocking up on the essentials. Is this some kind of import-export thing where you sell local products to faraway lands? Not products so much as raw materials. With every nation running out of the basics, I figure that's the way to make a killing. But right now I don't have a source for materials and it's driving me crazy. I just need to make one trade, then I can use that money to fund an expedition and I'll be set for life. But right now I don't have anything to trade. It's a real, conundrum. The new merchant in town. I could get materials for you. Seriously? Well, that would save my bacon. What do you need? It's a pretty big list, so you might want to write it down in that floating notebook of yours. Okay, let's see. I need 10 bundles of wool, 5 lumps of natural rubber, and 10 goat hides. Those aren't very common. I hope you aren't in a hurry. Oh no, take your time. That'll give me time to set up shop and fill out forms and the like. So that's definitely a quest I'll be doing off recording as well. Just the unfortunate tendency of Nier side quests to be collectathons a little bit. I really wish I could talk to, see the quest Devilo mentioned. We'll check to see. I wish I could see the quest so I could know where to go to pick it up, that is, to clarify. I'll go to the Lighthouse Lady and see if that's where... I just remember that the quest is called the Lighthouse Lady's Wrath. That person still doesn't have a quest yet. Hope this isn't a waste of time. Because of course we have to climb all the way to the top just to see her. Please have a white speech bubble, please. Damn it. I tried. I should have double checked with Devil just to make sure. Accepted the quest. Oh well. Actually, this is a long shot, but is there a section for quests that I don't have? No, there is not. Alright, well, we gave it a try. So let's just head back to Nier's village, turn in the Devil and Popola quest. I was gonna grab that collectible down there, but whatever, it's close enough. Invisible wall got in my way because it doesn't want me to be able to jump into the ocean because this game is cowardly. Got a gastropod. Thankfully, the time traveling between cities has been severely cut short thanks to the BOAR mount we have now. And it's way more fun, too. When I was writing the BOAR, well, let's see if Nier or Vice is going to say anything when we get out here. I don't think they will, but just to be safe, I don't want to talk and then have to interrupt myself and then edit it out. Okay. You may notice when I'm doing this, when I did it earlier, I ran into the rock and it interrupted me and knocked Nier off the back of the boar. If you are drifting like so, it doesn't really happen. You just kind of bounce and slide off surfaces, so it's very effective to just keep sliding like this. That just slid us a decent amount into the into the town there. Alright, to the tavern now. Dodge roll over the dog. Oh, I just pushed the dog out of the way instead. I think I actually had to talk to Popola. So where is I've got another job from the seafront postman. Apparently some cranky old lady's giving him trouble. I wrote down the client's location on the map, so head over there to get details. So that is at the seafront post office, but I guess I had to initiate it from Devila then, because no one had a marker over there, as you remember. We'll go talk to Popola now and get her to sing. Now my memory's failing me here. I don't really know if... Oh wait, I should try to get the wheat. I don't really know for sure if we get a reward of actually hearing them sing together or not, so I'm hoping we get that, but understandable if not. Not here. I want to go to the grocer. Yeah, 500 gold, it better be a whole bag of wheat. Well, I'll buy one and check. It'd be 5,000. I guess the reason for gardening is that it's very pricey to do quests without it. Yep, one. Alright. Well, let's do it. We'll be getting money throughout the entire game, so I don't mind spending a little bit. Alright, so we're done with that quest now, so that's good. Okay, now to Popola, and hopefully we get to hear them sing. Got caught on the railing there. Hey Popola, the tavern's got your drink. Oh, that's great. Let me get Devila and then we'll head for the tavern. Here we go. I don't know where that song comes from, but it's odd how it seems to evoke the past inside my mind. I think that's pretty close to the full loop of the song, and that did go on for a little while. But I really wanted to hear that part because that part right there at the end is my favorite melody in the entire song. So beautiful. Reminds me of back when I was a lot younger. It does. Prettier too. kind of gets you right here, doesn't it? No, that's Nier saying that. It sure does. Funny how she can't sing it unless she has that crazy drink, huh? Alright, should I finish singing? I mean, yeah, we heard it once. You guys did good enough. Well, that was fun. Hopefully it won't be so long until next time. Heavens, what a thrill. I had no idea she had it in her. Me neither. The Ballad of the Twins is complete. That was a pretty involved quest. So just looking at our ones that we have now, we have the one for going to the area, which we will do. The one for catching fish, which I'll probably do in between the next video. The new merchant in town, we need a lot of stuff that I'll also get in the next video. I'm just going to grind these because I don't think I can buy them anyway. I think natural rubber is in the junk heap, but I'll have to double check that. And then signature dish. Wow. How many words am I going to say? Signature dish, we're good with that, so hold on to that. So why don't we go ahead to the area now? Because it's where we need to go anyway, but also to see if I can find that egg near the chief's house. It's going to be very nice to travel because it will have a boar there as well. If we take any damage on the way, though, I'm going to have to use some medicinal herbs if we take a lot of damage anyway. Which would, unfortunately, make that quest no longer completable, but I'll just remember and then have to buy some. Let's roll. There's also a little bit of a startup time before the boar actually starts moving. Excuse me, shades. This is just the best. I love it. Just sad that we can't take the board past loading screens.
What are you doing here?
Thought you could use a hand.
You came to help me?
Yes, and I do believe that a heartfelt thank you is in order.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Fighting magic resistant enemies tutorials. Yeah, the red orbs around them means that they resist magic. I forgot that we changed this last video, actually.
Could have caused these shades to appear in such force.
I don't know. But they're all over the village, too.
Let's go. We need to find the sealed verse.
Okay, I was wondering if Kaine is just going to chill out or if she becomes a party member for a little bit, and that's fantastic. She's following us now. Let's see what's going on in the town itself. It's a good thing that we got this sword upgraded, because these enemies are tough. And we can't deal with them with magic like we have been for a lot of enemies. Also, yes, I very much do need to heal. I see that. Looks pretty fine to me. Or not. Definitely that same shade boss from before when we were with Kaine. And doing that move again.
Keep your guard raised.
I'll try to keep that in mind. said?
I'll tear your eyes out and piss in your sockets.
I never heard such a thing. Kaine struggles. You must hurry.
I was pretty happy with that move actually. The dodge roll gave me just enough airtime to avoid that blast. This sucker has got a lot of HP.
I'll take care of the boss. You worry about the rest.
Hope there weren't any people in those houses. Let's heal up a little bit. Kaine's over there fighting, which is good because it gives us a chance to kill some of these guys and earn some experience. Actually, let's see how much they're worth. 2244. Excuse me, gosh. We just killed 2 and now we have 2124, so not the best experience per hour we could be getting, but still fine. Oh, these guys aren't resistant to magic, yeah. Obtain the word Solier, MP recovery, plus 4% weapons and magic poison. Okay. Come on. Okay. Once again, let's heal. I'm not sure what the best way to get to Kaine will be. Because this ladder here is what leads to the chief's house, so I think we actually have to go down right here instead. Which is good, get to see a little bit more of the town, because when we first came to the area, it was very brief because I had to do the fragile delivery quest and then just kind of moved on after that. But I felt alright doing it because I knew we'd be coming back.
We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself here.
Will you people please shut up and let her save your lives?
Don't defend me.
Assure physical defense and confuse, huh?
Sorry to keep you waiting. You don't care what these people say about you?
No, screw 'em.
Is that a tank it's holding?
Is it filled with monsters?
Our new friend is a dangerous person.
We need to take out the tank first.
I'm not sure why they call it a tank. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be one of the homes. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, there's no gauge on it actually. Oh, come on, guys.
Damn it. Stop running.
I got this. Get up there and wait for him.
Okay, watch yourself.
There she goes, taking off like Neo at the end of the first Matrix movie. This is one of the most memorable camera manipulation moments, at least for me. Love that it becomes a side scroller. I'm not sure what killing these things does for us.
Pursue the beast and finish it off.
Almost there. Once Kaine and I surrounded.
Awful lot of these things gonna have to heal pretty soon. Like right now. I was hoping I could get up there easy. I'm not sure how Dark Hand would work with this perspective. Jeez, well, let's clear these guys out first. I'm very curious to see if I can reach up there. Here goes. Did not quite work out. Is there a way I can go around? No. Okay, I'll just have to go up here. Dark Blast would probably make things pretty easy. That's not gonna hit anything, yeah, except for that guy. Let's do jump slashes and get this guy. There we go. Then gonna get hit out of that. Gosh. Slow down time, and then this should do it for all three of these.
This ends now, asshole.
We should join her.
Right.
I'm gonna see if I can't find a medicinal herb in one of these. Nice. Yoko Taro had mercy on me. Didn't lag the game when there were only 5 of them, I guess, to get that charge attack off. Another medicinal herb, and we're good. We gotta get as high as we can now to help Kaine. Watermelon seed, that was pretty disappointing to get. Can't help but notice that Kaine's fighting the boss, but health isn't going down. Oh, do I actually not know where I'm going? Oh no, here it is.
It can escape us no longer.
Be a handy person to have around.
I hate clowns. Just try and keep up, alright?
Let me work on it.
Keep needing to double jump out of that. Oh. Ouch. Sorry about that, Kaine. I'm back now. Dark Hand is ridiculously powerful. There's the gauge.
Kaine, it's me, Grandma. Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandpa's side. You have been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore, Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you done talking?
Kaine, don't speak to your grandma like that.
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to walk over to you and very carefully extend my hand, reach into your chest, and pull out your fucking heart! My grandmother would never say that. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Oh, good, she's okay. That was a little bad timing with that dialogue. Just see her lying on the floor there. I was trying to avoid doing too much damage so I could listen to her dialogue, but we're definitely learning a lot about Kaine in this fight, or at least more about her situation. Especially now that we're hearing how the villagers see her as well and refer to her. Crap. I am so terrible at noticing that health bar. It's too minimalist a design for me. Sorry about ruining the moment there. I thought I would have to do the whole fight again and cut the video, but that's nice. Yeah, that does a ton of damage, that's why I didn't realize.
Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Unfortunately, it's a little hard for me personally to see with that big green force field on the boss. Almost at full HP. We could probably get 2 punches out now, actually. Oh, I accidentally held down L1 instead of R1, that's fine. Does a lot of damage as well. Oh, it tracked onto those enemies instead. Oh, we get a lot of magic back because they're shooting orbs at us at least. Unless this green orb actually is a magic barrier.
Desperate offensive, I see.
That attack's bad news.
I guess I was talking about the charge move that we've seen a few times. This should do it, I think. Close.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's a life with meaning and worth, and we're gonna save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Once again, Nier's positive outlook really coming through here. Also, really quickly before we take one step forward, I love the concept of absorbing so much blood from a boss specifically that Nier becomes that powerful.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it.
Come on. You're going to live, Kaine.
Me? Live? What for?
What?
I had my revenge. Now it's over.
Oh, now see here. This is rich.
Vice!
We help you in some mad quest for vengeance, and now you think to bid us adieu. How can a fighter so skilled be cursed with such a thick head? A true warrior would fight. They would give all in the service of their friends.
Friends?
Yes. You and I are friends now.
See here, that was hardly the point.
Then what is the point? Kaine, come fight with us.
Fool, you can't just invite her along. There are many issues that must be carefully weighed and considered. For example, how will she possibly affect our overall abilities?
Cram it, Book.
Book? How dare you? I am Grimoire Vice, wielder of arcane.
Vice, then.
Do not abbreviate my name.
You're an ass, but you're also right. I need to live for something besides revenge.
Then you'll join us?
My swords need a true home. But you'll do for now.
Obtained a sealed verse. Obtained dark phantasm magic. Dark phantasm dispatches a magical doppelganger to attack nearby enemies. Charge to increase attack range. Black Scrawl got your kid, huh? Yeah, and we need the sealed verses to cure her. Gotcha. What is it? Well, I'm not sure if this will help, but I know a guy who has the same disease. He's a king, actually, and his kingdom has been working on a cure for a while. I guess it's possible they have something. Do you truly think they've discovered a cure? I said it's possible, I didn't say it happened. The place is called Facade. It's deep within the desert. Any chance is better than no chance at all. I say we try it. If this proves successful, it would certainly make our task a good deal easier. And now we finally, well, I was going to say we finally have a new party member, but I feel like that's a little disrespectful to Vice. But I know this video ran really long, but I didn't want to abbreviate or cut this section of the game, of the story, between two videos. So thank you for bearing with me. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the next one, where we will probably spend a little bit too much time doing side quests. I'll try to get as much done between. Spend a lot of time doing side quests and then go to Facade and see what's going